ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री परम गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री परमेष्ठि गुरुभ्यो नमः। It's my long time desire to know the meaning of Daharakasha Roopini, the 609th Nama in Sri LALITA SAHASRANAMA. Now I am sharing my understanding of this Nama with you now in the blog. Akasha is sky, space, ether, etc. are the meanings of that. Dahara means small, thin, fine, etc. Shall we simply say Ambal Lalita Mahati Prasundari is in the form of a small sky, small space? Okay. Once we tell this, Ambal is in the form of small space or small sky, the question arises as to which is the small sky referred here. That need to be answered. Sri Bhaskara Makin, in his Bhashya for Lalita Sahasranama, asked us to refer to Chandogya Upanishad, chapter 8, to know more about Daharakasha. And to understand chapter 8 of Chandogya Upanishad, I have referred to the Bhashya of Sri Shankara Bhagavad Padru. That reads, in Brahmapura is the gross and settled body. In Brahmapura there are many officers and administrative system is established. They may be referred to the organs of the body and the intellect. So Brahmapura is the gross and settled body. In this Brahmapura lies a lotus-like palace for Brahman. Brahmapura is the city of Brahman. So in that city is a lotus-like palace for Brahman. The palace normally is smaller than the city itself. It's natural. The palace compared to the size of the city, Brahmapura, is very less, very small, no doubt. In that palace, there's another small place, small space, Akasha. That is where the Brahman resides, and that is called Brahman itself. This smallest of the smallest space, Akasha, accomplishes the name and form. So, it's a Brahmapura. In that palace there is another place, small place, space, Akasha, and that accomplishes the name and form. The Brahman, the king of this Brahmapura, is subtle and all pervasive like space. The space is subtle and also pervasive. Similarly, Brahman also. What and which is existed in this space has to be known. It is to be directly realized. It is known only by seeking the help of a guru. And also such means like hearing, studying, etc. This Brahman has the same expanse as the space. Space is so vast. So also Brahman in that smallest of the smallest space inside the lotus heart is also that expanse. The small space within the lotus-like heart is as vast as outside space, that is outside Akasha. Already there is a small place, heart, in that there is a small space, and that small space is said to be as vast as the outside Akasha. When that is as vast as outside space, that means within this smallest of smallest space lies, what are that lies there? Within this smallest of smallest space, heaven lies there, earth lies there, fire, air, sun, moon, lightning, stars. Then what? So to say, the whole Brahmanda lies there. Within this smallest of the smallest space, the whole universe exists. The Brahmanda itself lies there. The Upanishad Vakya say, it is said so since there is no other example which can suitably illustrate Brahman. This is what Upanishad Vakya. It is said so since there is no other example which can suitably illustrate Brahman. So also, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, verse number 11, in the 8th Brahmana of 3rd chapter reads, that imperishable is unseen, but it is this here. That is unseen, but that itself is here. It is unheard, but that is the hearer. It is unthought, but it is thinker. It is unknown, but is the knower. Such an imperishable is space, woven like warp and woof. Such an imperishable is the space which is woven like warp and woof. It reads further, by this immutable, that is Nirvikalpa, O Gargi, is space pervaded. This is the Upanishad Vakya. By this immutable, that is Nirvikalpa, O Garge, the space is pervaded. Everything is included in the city of Brahman. City of Brahman is the physical and settled body. When this physical and settled body decrepitude, its decay takes place of the settled and physical body, or when this city is destroyed, that is when the physical body is destroyed, only that remains to exist is Brahman. When physical and settled body, when decrepitude, that is decay, takes place, or when the city is destroyed, city is Brahma Pura, that is the body, is destroyed, only that remains to exist is Brahman. Because Brahman does not become deformed through the decrepitude or decay of the Brahmapura, the body. Brahman does not become deformed because of the decay of the Brahmapura, that is the body. It is not killed. The Brahman is not killed on the killing of the Brahmapura, the body. Even Gitacharya said the same. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavagaha, nachainam kledayanti opo, na soshagiti marutaha. No weapon can cut this into pieces, nor can it be burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind. This is the true city, which is Brahman. This is the self which has no sin, no decrepitude, no decay, no death, no sorrow, no hunger, no thirst. So, Daharakasha is, now we understand, Daharakasha is Brahman identified in the smallest space in the lotus heart. Daharakasha is Brahman identified in the smallest space in the lotus heart. Sri Mata is Daharakasha Roopini. That is, form of Sri Mata is Daharakasha. Form of Sri Mata is that Daharakasha. And that Daharakasha is Brahman. And Brahman is self, Atman. That is Sri Mata. Sri Mata is Brahman. That Brahman is self. So Sri Mata is self, that's Atman. Brahma Swarupini. Atma Swarupini. When they say Daharakasha Roopini in LALITA SAHASRANAMA, it refers to her as Brahma Swarupini, Atma Swarupini. one should realize her in Daharakasha. One should realize Sri Mata only in Daharakasha and nowhere else. Devi also confirms in Devi Upanishad, saying, Sabravid aham brahmasvarupini, Sabravid aham brahmasvarupini. Devi tells in Devi Upanishad. Dahara is not small as the name suggests. We understand now. Dahara is not small as the name suggests, though it is small, but it is the whole universe itself. Dahara is the whole universe itself. So Ambal is Atmasvarupini, Brahmasvarupini, and Brahmanda Rupini. And hope this Daharakasha Roopini has a very wide and vast meaning. I think the entire thing of Lalita Sahasranama has reduced to this one Nama, Daharakasha Roopini. It is only with the grace of Guru and Guru Mandala, as well Guru Mandala Roopini, one can realize that Daharakasha Roopini. My prayers to Daharakasha Roopini to bless all of us, all the Devi Upasakas, to realize her Daharakasha Rupa. My prayers at the lotus feet of Ambal again and again to bless all Devi Upasakas to realize her Daharakasha Rupa. This is my humble effort to understand the meaning of Daharakasha Roopini. Though I am very well aware that the understanding Daharakasha is beyond the very little knowledge I possess by her grace. But I have made my efforts with the blessings of my Guru, Guru Mandala and Guru Mandala Roopini. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, samasta sarmangalani bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.